If, like me, you're mad about fine food, let me take you behind the scenes at the Auguste restaurant, just near the National Assembly. Follow me.
Hello, Marie.
Hello, Gaël.
I've made a meal using the best regional produce, so let's go into the kitchen. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
So what have you chosen to go with lunch? A farmhouse sourdough bread to go with the foie gras. Marvelous. I'll take that one. Marie?
Oh, yes.
Well, yes, of course, Marie.
It smells good.
Fantastic. To go with the poultry and lobster, you asked me for a bread with more body, with more character, so I've made a loaf with smoked olives. The poultry will be delicious with that. And then with the camembert, a sesame seed pain d'épices. That's perfect. Nice and crusty. Ah, perfect.
Ah, I love it.
And as the camembert looks like a small hedgehog, that'll be perfect.
Ah, yes, and these breads are specially made for the restaurants, aren't they?
Oh, we only work for restaurants. It's like haute couture. It's really made specifically for each dish.
Perfect.
Now then, Marie, before we start the foie gras, we're going to begin cooking our poultry. This is a superb Label Rouge or red label free-range chicken.
And the Label Rouge, chef, is that always a guarantee of quality?
It's a real guarantee of quality because it's free-range poultry raised in the French countryside by dedicated farmers who feed the poultry in the traditional way with plenty of wheat and corn, and that's what produces wonderful poultry that when it's cooked is very tender and tasty.
It sounds delicious.
Now we have to season it with fleur de sel, that's top-quality sea salt, a real taste enhancer that'll give an extraordinary taste. We're going to let it roast for 30 to 40 minutes and it'll be cooked to perfection. Rougier foie gras, enoki mushrooms, brown shrimp consommé, lemongrass and galanga. Hello, Gaël. Hello, Marie. Hello.
Hello.
Here you are, chef, your foie gras. Aha. Selected for you.
Du foie gras.
Is it duck or goose foie gras?
Ah, it's duck foie gras.
Ah.
Duck. So this is really extremely fresh. It's been wrapped in paper. It was prepared yesterday and delivered today for Gaël. Just a pinch of salt and you put it in the pan. It won't lose any fat. You'll get an extraordinary taste and soft texture. It couldn't be better. The quality is superb. Salome, for the foie gras, prepare some enoki mushrooms for me. Slice them very thin and put them in that small saucepan with a drop of water. Heat the water and drop them in for 10 seconds and we'll take them out with the tongs, drain them and serve them straight onto the plate with the broth. I'll cook the shrimp whole with the vegetables and let them infuse. It smells of lemongrass, ginger and yellow carrots. There are a lot of colors and great flavors to follow. What about that taste?
Delicious.
Now, Marie, I'm going to slice my foie gras. I'll make a lovely escalope, seasoned with fleur de sel from Guérande.
From Guérande?
Exclusively. We'll let our foie gras cook very gently. It'll brown slightly. We'll put it on the corner of the stove to finish cooking. So we'll have the foie gras in pride of place on a superb plate, and there the dish is perfect. You like it?
Oh, yes, beautiful.
Well, we'll taste it. I'll open a bottle of Pinot Gris from Alsace.
That's a classic choice, isn't it? Because of its smoky notes?
Oh yes, it has the smoky notes with earthy flavors and hints of mushroom, lots of flavors, and it will marry very well with the dish.
Oh, yes, it's very round.
Very round, full of freshness. These are wines that go very well with food that's rich in flavor, but they also go well with sweet and sour dishes. That's one of the great strengths of this Alsace wine. Look at that foie gras. It cuts beautifully. Look at that lovely slice.
I'm speechless. The texture is perfect.
Parfait.
Thank you.
Well done. It's excellent.
Free-range Label Rouge chicken à la flamberge, lobster, cœur de pigeon, cherry tomatoes. Salome, remember to baste the chicken with breast butter. After 45 minutes, the chicken's perfectly cooked. We could have poached it, but we cooked it on the spit. And look, the skin is crispy and the meat will be tasty.
What surprises me is that it's with lobster.
This Label Rouge free-range chicken and the lobster meat go together perfectly. I've decided to accompany the chicken with Savéole cœur de pigeon cherry tomatoes.
They have a funny shape.
Yes, and they have a unique and authentic taste. So we're just going to roast them with a small onion, a little bit of chili and fruit. And that will be a very unusual marriage, but very interesting. Lobster, poultry, fruit, and Saviole cœur de pigeon tomatoes. So we're going to slice the chicken breast. Now, Marie, we're going to sit and taste the dish. Madame, Monsieur, may I suggest a Saint-Géron, a naturally sparkling water that's well balanced with a pleasant sparkle. Would you like to taste?
It's very, very subtle.
Yes, it has great finesse.
These plates are magnificent. They're like works of art.
Yes, Marie, they show the unique craftsmanship of Safran. And you can see that they use extra white Limoges porcelain with extremely fine engravings and moldings.
Are they custom made?
There's a designer called Elisabeth Mauroy who creates plates for me according to the dishes I want to make. We have the free-range chicken cooked à la flamberge with lobster. To accompany the dish, we'll taste an excellent saumur champigny, which Mathias has already opened for us. The saumur champigny, cuvée December 2010, which derives its character from the Cabernet Franc. It's aged in oak barrels in underground cellars. They're very full-bodied wines.
Its dark garnet red robe is superb.
Yes, especially the 2010 vintage. The Cuvée des Cent is a great vintage.
Now I really understand the marriage of the chicken with the lobster. They really go well together.
Yes, it can be surprising at first, but the association with the tomatoes is perfect. The fusion works well. Hot, crispy Réau camembert. Marie, this is pain d'épices with sesame seed.
And what cheeses have you prepared for us?
Réau AOP camembert from Normandy, hot and crispy.
It's camembert made with raw milk, is that right?
Yes, it's a raw milk camembert ladle molded in the traditional way, as they have always done it. But it's been molded to look like a little hedgehog and served hot. It's just been rolled in the pastry and fried for a few seconds.
What's surprising is the texture. It's crispy with a soft inside.
What's amazing is that it was cooked for just a few seconds.
What do you drink with Normandy camembert?
We are going to have a Côte Rôtie 2010 from Jean-Michel Gérin. It's one of my favorites. It's a very elegant wine, and it'll be in perfect balance with the camembert.
It is excellent.
Ah, yes. As I said, it's one of my favorite wines. I've prepared for you an Ariane apple with 6 flavors, with a white chocolate and Bourbon vanilla chantilly cream. The Ariane apple is an extraordinary apple. First of all, it's a French apple, and its taste is slightly sweet and tart. It's been stewed in a broth with 6 different flavors. And I made the chantilly with an AOP cream from Bresse,
I see.
which marries very nicely with the white chocolate and the Ariane apple.
And what's this caramelized sauce?
The sauce is a reduction of the juices from cooking the Ariane apples.
Is the whole apple used?
Oh, the whole apple is used. Nothing is wasted. We cooked everything. Madame, Monsieur, to finish, a Joseph Perrier Royal Pink Champagne. This is a producer whose savoir-faire has been handed down through 5 generations. It's a blend of grape varieties, 25% Chardonnay, 75% Pinot Noir, and Pinot Meunier.
What's the year?
It's based on a 2012 harvest. The flavors lean towards red berries with a light spicy undertone. It'll go very well with the dish.
The apple on its own is marvelous.
But you just need small touches of cream.
So,
You have to take little bits of all the ingredients of the dish. It's a fine balance.
yes, it's fabulous, really. I'm amazed. I'll stop talking now. Thanks again, Gaël, for this wonderful meal.
Thank you.
Thank you.